Hi, so today I'm going to show you how to make these polymer clay dumpling charms, and I put some kawaii faces on them. I showed these on Instagram and a lot of people wanted tutorials on them. I also showed it in a charm update. So I'm just going to get started on how to make these 3 different types of dumplings. So first, I pretty much took apart some green, yellow, orange, and translucent clay and just tore them apart. They can be mixtures of colors. I pretty much just used scrap clay for this, and this is perfect because I always have scrap colors laying around. And the translucent color actually makes it a little more realistic, in my opinion. You don't have to use it if you don't want to. But the next thing I did was I rolled it together into this log and started cutting away at the meat or the inside filling of the dumplings. I think I made about 8 or 7 of these dumpling shapes, and eventually, if I thought one was too small, one was too big, I just made them bigger. It's no big deal. So here are my lumps of filling for my dumpling. So the next thing you're going to need is a block of translucent clay. And yes, I do recommend translucent because if you use white, you're not going to be able to see through into the filling of the dumpling. So I rolled it out into this thin circle like so. And for the first design, what you are going to do is you're going to put the meat or the filling towards the middle, or like the side of the middle. Like pick a side. I picked the left side, and then you're going to start folding it like you would a normal dumpling. If you don't know how to fold dumplings, there are plenty of tutorials online, but this is the easiest way I found to do it, which was just to pinch and fold, pinch and fold, so I have a dumpling shape like so. And again, if you're a little confused, this is just one of the methods that I learned how to make dumplings growing up. The second method is pretty similar, but I call this the butterfly dumpling because this is how my dad folds dumplings. So he pinches it in the middle at the top, and then he folds in the sides, pinches the end, and then pinches the middle like I'm showing here. It's a little hard to explain, so that's why I didn't speed up this portion of the clip. I'm just showing you as it is. So again, the circle or the hole in the middle has to be a little big so you can pinch it downward, and then you just pinch the ends closed. So this is method number 2. I didn't show this in an earlier charm update, but I thought I would give homage to my dad's dumplings. And then the next one, which is the last one, is the one that I've seen most common with kawaii dumpling charms made out of polymer clay. I've actually never seen a dumpling like this, but you pretty much put it in the middle, put the filling in the middle, and then you fold the wrapping over the entire filling, and you just move it down like so. You flatten it. And I took a blade just to cut off the edges that didn't look nice. Like for mine, it just looked a little too wide. So I liked how this looked afterwards where I cut it down. And then I just took a blunt tool to make markings on the side of the dumpling to kind of, it's kind of like a pie where you pinch it down with the fork to kind of close it up. So yeah, this is the style, the third style that I've seen that kind of looms around the polymer clay world. And this is what they look like before baking. So of course you can add faces to them like I'm going to do, or just bake them like so, add an eye pin, do whatever you'd like. But this is what it looks like after baking, and as you can see right through the wrapping into the middle, so you can see the filling. Now this is the first design, and this is the back. You can see the filling again. And then the second design, which is the butterfly one. And lastly, the polymer clay version of a dumpling, I suppose, the cutesy version. And that's pretty much the entire tutorial. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. And this is just a comparison of before baking on the left and then after baking on the right, so that you can see it is translucent. And I made a bigger dumpling from the remainder of the filling clay that I had. And that's pretty much it. If you have any questions, leave it down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like my Facebook page and check out my Instagram. Also, if you need additional tips or anything like that, just check out the description box.